All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rehakakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and you, Aqua. Also, your children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that scattered around the four corners of the globe. This your brother Kalakar coming back at you with another video. And it's late. I kind of got off work, and the Spirit was on me to do a lesson. The Lord will eventually restore Israel. He will restore the nation of Israel. But before all that happens, this kingdom of Esau, Edom, it has to come down. But nevertheless, you Jakes out there in the world, you 2/3, you're going to have to be cut off with Esau, Edom on this side as well. But you'll be restored in the kingdom. The promise is to the elect on this side, the 1/3 women, men, and children, and you 144,000 mighty men, the council. Lord willing, I'm part of one of those numbers. But you got to endure to the end until the Lord comes back. But eventually, he will restore us. Because right now, the world of Israel, they're lost, they're depressed, they're going through A, B, and C. Now, you got Israelites doing good too, but deep down inside, they hate it. They don't necessarily understand why they at the bottom and they got to fight so hard to get at the top, to get everything they own. Why does it come easy to these other nations? Because the Lord, we sinned against the Heavenly Father, so he put those curses upon us. We're not a cursed people, but the curses are upon us. So no matter, if you're an Israelite, you're going to catch hell in somebody else's kingdom. But the Lord is all about his people. Let's get a scripture real quick. Let's go to Exodus 19 and 5. Let's start at 3. Exodus 19 and 3. It said, and Moses went up unto the Most High, and the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, called upon him on the mountain, saying, thus saith thou, say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, ye have seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how I bare you on an eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. So we supposed to be priests, a kingdom of priests. Right now, the nation of Israel, majority, if you're not teaching this truth, this is what the nation of Israel is. Bit.
Y'all don't come! Y'all don't come!
So at 7:19 p.m., MPD officers responded to the 2400 block of Carnes Avenue regarding a shooting. Officers located 5 victims suffering from apparent gunshot wounds on the scene, 3 of whom were transported to area hospitals in critical condition, and 2 males were pronounced deceased on the scene. Officers were notified that 11 additional gunshot victims arrived by private vehicle at area hospitals as well, for a total of 16 victims.
So 16 people shot. Jake out there doing donuts, and and why they don't call this a mass shooting? You wonder why they don't call this a mass, because they don't give hell care about you jakes, man, you niggas, man. In the hood, y'all can shoot each other up all day, and they can give a fuck. But as soon as so-called white men go and shoot up a bowling alley, or shoot up a mall, it's a mass shooting and all of this stuff. But when Jake in the hood and he's shooting his own people, nobody gives a fuck about that. You wonder why? That's part of the curses, man. That's part of the curses. But this is if we don't, this is what happens when you don't keep the law, statutes, commandments. But eventually, the Lord is going to restore us. The Lord will restore us. We can't we can't get it right on this side. Let me get, what is it? Deuteronomy 7:6, it says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, thy God. The Lord, thy God, has chosen thee to be special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people, And now, the Israelites are like the sand of the sea. And right now, we're proclaiming that we are the true biblical Israelites. And this scripture is to back it up. Hosea 1:10, ye yet the number of children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it is said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. So we are the sons of the living power, and the Lord is going to restore us. Let's get Romans 11. Romans 11:1, I say then, have God, the Most High, cast away his people? The Most High forbid, for I am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. And the promise went down to Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Most High has not cast away his people. Verse 2, the Most High has not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Wot ye not what the scripture saith of Elias, how he maketh intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thy altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. So the Lord he didn't do away with his people. He's going to restore his people and bring us out of this madness state. Because, Jake kill each other, Jake's, sell drugs to each other. Jake does all this to his people. This is Psalms 94:14. For the Lord will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. So the Lord is eventually going to get us back right. But another, the Israelites, man, they I'm telling you, I was talking to an Israelite today, man, and, she was just like, I'm depressed, and I've been through a lot, as a child, and I'm tired of everything, but I got to keep going on. The Israelites are strong people, but because the Lord gave them, but, at the same time, we've been through hell and back, that incurable sore, that perpetual sore, This is Isaiah 44, or better yet, Isaiah 42, and is it 22? Yeah, Isaiah 42:22, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. Therefore a prey and none delivereth, for a spoil and none saith restore. The Israelites are in prison houses. If you look at, who are all in the prison house, it's Jake in there, man. Jake is all in those prison houses, stored away, robbed and spoiled. We got robbed of our heritage, and we get spoiled. Esau kill us in the streets. Your own people kill you in the streets. You can't get that upper hand. You asking for reparations. You asking for this. You asking why people look. The other day, this Edomite called me a black ass and told me he was gonna beat me and my dogs up with a stick. man. So we still under these curses. These people are still walking amongst around us, man. You know, and these are my neighbors. Neighbors talking like that, man. You know, so this is still, you know, we're still walking around under the curses at the end of the day. But like I keep saying, this is what the Lord gonna do. Let's go to Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah 31 and 30. Is it 30? Jeremiah 30, 31 and 30, 31 and I'll start at 31. Jeremiah 31 and 31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that I'll make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, for they shall know me from the least of them to the greatest of them, saith the Lord, for I will forgive their iniquity and remember their sins no more. You know, and that's when the Lord gonna put us in our right state of mind. He gonna put those laws, statutes, commandments in our inward parts. You know, I believe that's in Hebrews 8. We can get that next, but I wanted to get Jeremiah 46. Jeremiah 46 and 28. Let me start at 27. Jeremiah 46 and 27. But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and be in rest and at ease, and none shall make him afraid. Fear thou not, O Jacob, my servant, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, for I am with thee, for I will make a full end of all the nations where I have driven thee. But I will not make a full end of thee, but correct thee in measure, yet will I not leave thee wholly unpunished. You know, so the Lord is going to restore us, man. He's going to restore us. He's going to bring that new covenant. Not that you ain't in the new covenant now. You know, you still get sick. My back hurting right now. I got corns on my feet. I got a sore in my nose that every time I twitch my nose, the shit hurt. You know, you got all types of ailments and infirmities in me right now. My knee hurt, my shoulder hurt. You know, I got to get up and go to work in the morning after I just got off it's 1 o'clock. I got to get up at 4 o'clock, man. You know, and this is you know, when you come to serve the Lord, you know, it's it's temptation, man. And as much you gotta endure. You know, you're not supposed to be comfortable in this thing, man. If you're comfortable, you're not in the right business. You're not in the right job. You know, you're not supposed to be comfortable. And teaching this truth is difficult. It's easy to preach the word, but you know, your everyday life, you know, you never know what the Lord is going to bring upon you. But whatever the Lord brings upon you, you know, take it cheerfully. You know, take it cheerfully and do the best you can and don't fret. You know, even though the man's goings is of the Lord, so how can a man understand his own way? You know, don't fret. You know, the Lord going to be with you. You just got to believe that. You got to trust that and go with it. You know, you got to go with it. It's Philippians. You know, this book of Philippians was to the Israelites that was in Philippi. You know, the Israelites that was in Philippi. Where did I want to? Let me start at the top. Philippians 3 and 1, it says, Finally, my brethren, rejoice in the Lord, to write the same things to you, to me, Indeed, it is not grievous, but for you it is safe. Beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, beware of the concision. For we are the circumcision which worship the Most High in spirit and rejoice in Hamashiach Yahushua and have no confidence in the flesh. Though I might also have confidence in the flesh, if any other man thinketh that he hath whereof he might trust in the Lord in the flesh, I more circumcised the 8th day of the stock of Israel of the tribe of Benjamin, a Hebrew of Hebrews, as touching the law, a Pharisee. Concerning zeal persecuteth the church, touching the righteousness which is in the law, blameless. But what things which were gained to me, those I counted loss of Hamashiach. So this law, this understanding is only given to you Israelites. It's not given to any other nation. It's only given to you Israelites. That's why the Lord do what he does to us, man. And he chastises us and punish us like he do. Psalms 147:19, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments to Israel. He have not done so with any nation. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. But like I said, none of these other nations knows these laws, statutes, and commandments. And they ain't shit. You other nations ain't shit. What is this? Isaiah 40 and 15. I'm going to read 17 too. It says, behold, the nations are a drop of a bucket, and it was counted a small dust to the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Verse 17, all nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted as less to him less than nothing, and vanity. So you other nations ain't shit. It's all about the Israelites, man. It's always going to be about the Israelites. You can fight, you can do whatever you want. It ain't going to fucking matter. Excuse my French, but I'm going to end this soon. I got to get some sleep. Like I said, got to get up and go in the morning. Go to the plantation, smile at people's faces, blah, blah, blah. Provide good care, whatever. Hebrews 8, and we can end it. The same thing Jeremiah, it was saying in Jeremiah. I'm going to start at 7. Hebrews 8 and 7. For it was the first covenant had been faultless, then shall no place have been sought for the second. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the day is coming, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel, with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand out of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind, their spirit, and write them in their hearts, and I will be in them, to them, a God, and they shall be to me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord. For all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. And that he saith, a new covenant he hath made, the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxes old is ready to vanish away. So, like I said, the Lord is going to restore us. He's going to put that covenant, those new laws and statutes in our inward parts. We're not going to have to go through shit like this
that was occurring.
Because this is embarrassing. This is shameful. This is what the curses get you for breaking the law, statutes, commandments. Hey, the Lord made us this way. It's his movie. No matter.
In light of recent events,
it don't even matter. Jake gonna continue to do what Jake does. Jake gonna continue to do what he does until the Lord come back and eventually restore Israel. So, with that said, I hope you was edified. I hope you got something under this show.